I had come to realize that the harshness of God is kinder than the softness of man, and God's compulsion is our liberation. The harshness of God is kinder than the softness of man, and God's compulsion is our liberation. What is God's compulsion? See, Lewis said, you know why I knelt down? Because I had to. I had to. Notice he's using the word compulsion. It's not even so much that it's even a free choice. We're going to get back to Ruth Burroughs' experience in a few minutes. Okay? Why did she become a nun? Because she had to. Okay? God's compulsion. What's God's compulsion? Now here, I have to warn you, there's going to be a bad word in there, but it's a good word. One of my mentors has been Daniel Berrigan, the Jesuit, who's now also in his 80s, late 80s. And I think it's been one of our spiritual mentors of our generation. And I remember I was still a very young priest when I heard this interview on television. And this woman was interviewing Daniel Berrigan, and she says, Father, she said, where does our faith reside? So I ask you this question. Where does our faith reside? Does it reside in the head or in the heart? So I ask you this question. Does faith reside in your head or your heart? And Berrigan said, ma'am, he said, faith is rarely where your head is at. He said, and faith is even less rarely where your heart is at. He said, faith is where your ass is at. And he said, I'm not trying to be cute with that. No, and notice he's going to nail it. He says, anybody who's been in any commitment for any length of time, in a relationship, a marriage, a church, a justice commitment, any kind of commitment, said, you know there are going to be days and seasons where your commitment looks like death. It doesn't look like life at all, but you stay there because you know that long range is going to bring you life. Your head isn't in it, your heart isn't in it, but you're in it. Why? Because another part of you knows. See, your head tells you what you think is wise. Your heart tells you what you would like to do. And another part of you, our gut, our soul, or more I talked about your moral center, it tells you what you have to do. You know, see, Peter standing before Jesus said, you don't make any sense, and I'd like to leave, except I know I can't. I know that this is going to bring me life.